has alleviated the pressure points there.
After the tip, it is Michigan
play, having gone to national championship games in the Final Four.
Ava Hayden met inside by Sofakanik. It did no
player inside for the Hawkeyes.
Was a breakout player in the Big Ten tournament last year, NCAA tournament as well, and she has picked up that.
Yeah, she struggled offensively in the game yesterday. Got in a little foul trouble, and sometimes that takes the smoke off of your aggression.
Ava Hayden, what is the Daniels doesn't go, and look at the box out by the Hawkeyes. Wide open space leading to this three by Stremblow, who drains it.
Pitching it the other way, quick. On the three, release by Stremblow in transition.
Swords off target.
Sensational sophomore duo.
Long three by Olsen. My goodness, she was feeling it there. It just rims out. A battle for the loose ball.
Has had women's basketball in play, so definitely craving an opportunity to get to the championship.
Ball movement, beautiful by the Hawkeyes.
Throw it right to the collarbone because you're going to protect your neck at all costs. So get your hands up. This bounce pass is tough to handle, though.
Stokey trailing by 9.
Usually your defense can ignite your offense.
And for Olsen, it does.
Absolutely.
Contact with Kendall Dudley. So the Wolverines now with 5 seconds to shoot. One dribble pull-up for Olsen that was well contested in the loose ball. Our house program in the nation that she comes from. First season in Ann Arbor. Pick and pop here for Hayden.
She can also strike there, save the possession. Even though she didn't corral it, she deflected it to her teammates.
Stagnant here offensively. Stremblow to drop it in, bringing her off the bench, but her moxie and confidence is too appealing to not be in the starting lineup here. In her hands once more, tries to flip it in.
That defense is just so solid. That's what Jen Jensen was talking about as well.
Chit-chat right, well, a couple dribble pull.
She defers so much, but that one looked very fluid and organic.
Olsen fouled, count it! Again going deep in the shot clock against one of the best defenses in the Big Ten, and numbers for the Wolverines. Holloway will spin in her attack. 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. All Iowa so far as Chit-chat Wright feeds it inside. Stokey trying to spark some kind of offense, only 4 points so far.
Yeah, can't do it one-on-one. They've got to do it with some off-ball movement, but that was an illegal screen. Trying to get Chit-chat downhill.
Right off one foot is no good. Journey Houston, a tenacious rebounder, finds Deal halfway down and out. Stokey, she stripped.
Oh, they are swarming Stokey.
Holloway.
She turned it over.
Sprinting up the floor. Can't lay it in. 10 to shoot now.
Spacing a little crowded here for Iowa. Need to kind of spread it out a little bit.
Just like that for Feuerbach, who's off target. High
conference play, so they had to recalibrate. Get things back on track, which they did.
Soares good for 3.
Season here to start today as Holloway had an opportunity, but Kim Barnes-Arico telling her team, everyone just take a breath, take a breath.
To capitalize just yet.
Yeah, you gotta pay it off. You're doing all that work. You gotta do it for something. Ice patch.
Swords drains enough.
Michigan some momentum.
Michigan had started 0 for 7 from distance. Here's Hayden working from the high post, forces it up. Journey Houston working the glass.
Season, 32 consecutive wins now after advancing in the Big East tournament today. Ability to set the table for this team on the offensive end beyond the arc.
Sofakanik spins against Hayden. They want to get her going.
Your scorer for the Wolverines for sure.
Chit-chat Wright, one of the best shooters in the country, gets it to go. She shot just 32% last year. Here is Olsen, a ridiculous jump shot again.
Yeah, they need that. They're giving
of Michigan's 14, blitzing Chit-chat Wright.
Now you're in a scramble on the backside. Somebody's got to cover.
And leaves it for Ava Hayden. The action tips off at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Michigan started off slow in this game, trailed by as many as 11. It was Silas Swords with the initial spark. It's Olivia Olsen trying to keep it going. Michigan with it.
March Madness.
Quarles Daniels slices her way inside, finds Olsen with the lefty lay-in. Michigan has come to life here in the second quarter after 4 points in the first 10 minutes. Stokey is swarmed. 5 seconds for Holloway trying to get her going for the Wolverines. Delphos steps into it.
side and low side defender with high hands in the passing lane, so she couldn't even touch the basketball.
Hayden dominated inside to start this game. Here she makes
These Forest players, man, you gotta move them.
turnover Iowa. There's Dudley maneuvering at the high post, backing down against Journey Houston, and draws the foul.
Yeah, Kim Barnes-Arico, absolutely, and that's how you attack ravenous defenders who play up into the passing lane. You take them back door.
Chit-chat right, straight in.
I don't think you're able to repossess that. That's like if you shoot it and come down with the air ball, like it's the same thing.
Deal with the spin move in point deficit. Just 4 points they scored in the first quarter. And so for a long range too.
Yeah, Del Foss, I would have liked to see her outside shot in that last one.
A lot of attention paid to Stolke, so that opens up Journey Houston.
As a great defender, you can't lose out of the scramble of a trap.
Traveling violation.
And I think Lisa Bruder set the standard with that for sure.
Over 800 career wins, a couple Final Four runs. Looking to make a move here. It is Holloway with a great look, and she puts it down.
Yeah, rhythm triple right there, and that is just job rotating out of their press. That backline player came up, that next one over, trickled to the back line.
6 before that last bucket, drops it off back door to Olsen, and back to the Hawkeyes. Coming up on the halftime show presented by
This UCLA team, just a juggernaut in the power-packed Big Ten Conference.
Right, calling her own number.
And then Corey Close saying thrive in advance instead of survive in advance, and I love that. Put that on a t-shirt or something.
Dudley flips it up. She's been quiet here in the second quarter after a 3-for-3 start. Dudley running the floor, but so is Ava Hayden. Host players running the floor.
It's so freeing to get in the full court sprint.
Anna Stolke, are you
Head to line for the N1 opportunity.
Hayden converts 10 points. They cut into this deficit. Quarles Daniels on the attack will fade. And that is where the score stands.
Hell, Hannah Stolke to 0 points right now. She's only taken 2 shots.
Brooke Quarles Daniels had it right back into the hands of Olsen.
Just volleyball or basketball.
Ashley Sophic with the finish inside, and Michigan
That here in the third.
Iowa trying to steady itself, but a 3-second violation will turn it over. Quarles Daniels flies for that offensive rebound.
How did she even get there?
She averages 3 per game at her size. Here's Sophic again working.
And it gone, and she said it's a feel process for her that earlier this season there was a big run. She didn't take a timeout and talk to her neighbor about.
4 by Chit-Chat Wright gave her 10 points, 2 of 3 shooting from distance. Here is Swords in rhythm.
Oh boy.
From beyond the arc, 9 points for Swords.
She does a good job of getting those opportunities in transition.
High, low, again, and Swords wanted it again, but Wright was right in her grill. Can't knock it down from distance. Here is Olivia.
It's one of the keys. You gotta be gritty. You have to be tougher. Even though we're younger, that's not an excuse for us not to dig in.
Leading by 2 as Fierbach will cough it up, and Michigan off to the races. Holloway streaking to the rim, and 1. Shoulder shimmy shake wrapped up by Olsen, and she's in a tough spot. 3 seconds here for Deal. She travels. It for Holloway as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. Holloway determined to the rim. Tries to get her team organized. And they feed it inside to Stolke. Instead it will be Houston, another long 2. Quarles Daniels battling on the glass. Now 7 to shoot for the Hawkeyes. Fierbach finds a dead end.
Oh boy.
Offensive foul is gonna go on Iowa.
Playing a little slappily here.
It's been a calamitous sequence for both these teams.
Yeah.
And an offensive foul. Just trading off turnover.
And see if, and only 6 shot attempts, see if Michigan can maximize that. Oh, a tough look.
See if either of these teams can get settled and start stringing together some positive possessions. It's going to be a foul on Dudley on the interior.
Look at Hannah Stolke fighting for a touch.
Said deep cross-court pass. Fierbach not there, and a foul on the ground.
Ooh. But Dudley did come through first, and then Hayden hooked.
Some frustration building for the Michigan Wolverines, and Coach Barnes-Arrico Wrights is blitz. Michigan wants to get off of defense. It's going to land in the hands of Hannah Stolke.
Her first
Dudley, some cushion, spins around Hayden, too strong. Out here in the third after they took their first lead of the game minutes ago. Holloway, couple dribble, pull up, get 5 seconds left for Stremlow. Forces it inside to Stolke. She misfires.
In with their defense and then win a chance to go play for the Big Ten tournament title.
Olsen and Stolke battling.
Olsen calls her own number with the mid-range and ripped down by Wright. Slow things down.
Kim Burns-Arrico was holding her ears after that turnover.
Movement on the interior, skipping her way in. 7 points, 9 rebounds for the senior from Iowa. A foul on the floor is going to go. And now 10 to shoot for the Wolverines. Holloway, a well-contested step back, but earns the whistle. Holloway, bodied up by Sofakanik. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Stremlow trying to make something happen. Drops the dime to Hannah. 14 assists on 17 buckets for the Hawkeyes. And Michigan turns it over on the miscommunication.
To attack, Michigan doing a good job of staying disciplined.
Right. Drops it from 3.
Necessarily hunting her shot, but shooting the shot when she's open. Like coming off the screen like that last one.
Stremlow! Last does all the little things that add up. Stremlow with that fake. Finds herself alone, can't get the finish. 10 seconds to shoot for Wright. Wright drops it off to Ava Hayden. With the downhill attack for the Wolverines. Well timed. Stremlow somehow gets it away.
What in the world behind the back?
Stolke wrapped up inside. Will stay here with 5 to shoot. Hayden will attack, spin, but it's going to be an offensive foul. 2:55 on the clock. And Corliss Daniels will rattle that one in.
To calm that paint down and those paint attacks that Iowa has been doing so well.
Still finds its way in the paint, but Sofakanik.
I didn't see it though. I did not see that. Or maybe it was another player. I didn't see Hannah Stolke do it. And I shouldn't have said anything either, so it was like it balanced out.
Olsen, feet behind the line. That's left short.
Extending your offensive possession time.
Stolke. Why not? Swords, good from 3. Dudley flies in. There's a whistle.
Oh boy.
Michigan took the lead for the first time deep in the third quarter. Hayden through her legs. It's been that kind of day.
I mean, you gotta stay ready on that weak side. Hannah Stolke catches that one in from the line in the game. Oh yeah.
Up ahead to Ava Hayden. Cherry on top. Iowa Hawkeyes, welcome back to the Big Ten title game.
Yeah, and now the last 4 years you had 3 consecutive